Are we live? Ah! Oh my god, you guys have no clue. Oh god, the prep for the stream, it was chaotic as fuck. I wake up and I'm like, oh god, I woke up early. Might as well, start cleaning and start prepping for the stream. And so then I'm hit with like this wave of nausea, which honestly, par for the course. I've had that since yesterday. I had to cancel a collab yesterday due to that. But I was like, I got a meal prep. So let's try and set this up. And so I got my silly little webcam here, right? Webcam, and then oh god, the audio issues. So I have lavalier mics. I'm not using them today because for some reason they are compatible with my PC but not my laptop. Also, considering the fact that I'm gonna be cooking, I might not be paying attention to chat. But so today we're making pasta salad. Because I was like, I'm meal prepping, I'm gonna make something that I'm gonna eat. Also, we've been graced by the presence of my cat, but obviously you can't see her. So I'm gonna start the pasta boiling, and hopefully not create an avalanche of dishes that are currently drying on the thing. I think I'm like looking at the reflection in the bowl very nervously. Like, it feels like a near-death experience. Also, I had to, like, check and make sure that I wasn't doxing myself with food labels. I almost did. But yes, today we're using tricolor rotini for our pasta because normally when I do this recipe I'll use like chickpea pasta or a pasta that has more nutrition, but we couldn't find it. So I'm LARPing as someone who eats healthy. LARPing as someone who eats healthy today. Let me recycle the pots. Okay. So then we gotta get water and salt, and we're so cooking! It's so weird cooking with gloves. I don't know if in the future I'll continue to wear gloves for these. I was going to try and wear long sleeves, but as you can see, like, that did not get me very far, because I have to keep them rolled up in order to, like, do anything. That's rude! I can't even read chat! Why must you do this to me when I'm not even reading chat? I'm just going about my day. Okay, so we're putting this on an appropriately sized eye on high heat. Someone don't let me forget that I have pasta. Money jump scare. I can't believe you. Metal bowl, bad idea. Okay, so look at this bowl, right? Look at it. It is so scratched up, you cannot see any faces in here. You just see, like, odd figures. The bowl is not a concern. But I do need this bowl. I need to find a place to put the bowl. Where the bowl's not in, because I gotta chop here. If I put the bowl here, it'll be interfering with my microphone. If I put the bowl here, you're not gonna see anything. The bowl won't fit here. And over here is my stove. So, this might be a bit counterintuitive. But you know what? We'll make it work. We are making it work. We're going with the flow. I am so incredibly chill. I'm so chill right now. I'm gonna... Garbanzo beans. Protein! Cause fuck yeah, protein. Macros. Whatever. Okay. Let's get a strainer. Oh god, people are saying things. I expected cooking and the first thing I see is butcher equipment, the medical gloves, and giant knife, the bowl for the internet. No. This knife is not giant. This knife is... I'm not gonna say how big it is so that you don't know how big my hands are. But it's not giant. Look at my hand. A metal bowl would make food taste weird because the metal you know what? We've been using the bowl. We've been using this bowl for long enough that I consider it seasoned. It's a choice now. I've also, like, if you guys don't use metal bowls or, like, metal pans in your cooking, what do you use to prep things? Are you using plastic? Arguably, I would consider plastic to be worse than metal, but that's just me. Though I do sometimes prep things in deli containers, but I don't have those today. Oh, those drained so nicely. Anyways, welcome to Twig's cooking show. Apparently all you're seeing is a knife for the foreseeable future. I will eventually start cutting things, but I did need to drain my things first. So, Huge bowl. Hades! I gotta send another, since the dumb thing didn't take my money from my... I doubt that happened, but anyways. Oh god, why are you smoking? Anyways. Welcome to my cooking show. Here's a large bowl of chickpeas. We're gonna start by cutting up some tomatoes. I did not pick out these tomatoes. The person I live with did, so hopefully, can't open these with gloves on. Hopefully these are not bad tomatoes. Hopefully they are good beans. I'm so glad I cleaned the counter before this. And we have trash right here. So, cherry tomatoes in my thing. Bad. Bad and disrespectful. I like cherry tomatoes in my pasta salad. You'll see why later. I use a lot of balsamic vinegar to make a, vinaigrette. It's what we do. But I don't really care for using deli lids, to chop tomatoes. Oh god, I hate doing this in gloves. Okay, the gloves have to go. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm gonna eat silicone. Twig hands, real. I have no way of cooking with gloves, so we're just gonna... There has to be a better way of doing this. Anyways, I will eventually start cutting things. Twig mental asylum work real. No, Twig practicing for when chat finally... No. No. Oh, look, since the chickpeas aren't there, the bowl fits. Whoa! Oh my god. You ever get wronged by a tomato? You ever feel personally victimized by a tomato? This is gonna be the longest part, just cutting things. I hope you... Oh, golly gee, do I hope you enjoy Twig cutting things for, like, a while. A long while. Oh, Daishima reads chat while doing this. Who the fuck? Yes, this is meal prep. Wow, imagine preparing meals. Oh my goodness. I need to focus on cutting things and not being entertaining. Oh god, this knife is dull. Oh god. Oh no. How could I be so unprepared? My knife is dull. Give me a moment. Give me a moment while I just do a cheeky little sharpen over here. Maybe I can read chat while I sharpen. Whoa, Twig, your hands are naked. Oh my god. Pro tip, don't cut off the tip of your thumb, makes things a bit easier. Yeah, I mean, when you're cutting cherry tomatoes, you know. With a dull knife, apparently, too. So how is it? Ew, a dull knife. That's what I'm saying! How could I have not prepared for this? Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Little bit better. Hopefully. Okay. Pasta. You ever feel wronged by a tomato? She says while putting it up in actual. No. No. Oh my god, that's so much better. Okay. See, these tomatoes aren't wronging me because my knife isn't dull while cutting through them. See how easily that is done? Well, I mean, you can't really see because I'm like this. But you know what? That's whatever. Sharp knife is safe knife. Also, you're gonna burn it over. Let's not do that. Excuse you, that would be very rude and disrespectful of you in my kitchen of all places. Let's turn you down. Because we do not like when the stove is, red hot. At work, I sometimes get tape cutters that are dull, and my god, is it the most frustrating? Yeah, and like the thing is, for tomatoes, you really need a sharp knife. Like, there's almost no way to cut a tomato nicely with nice knife cuts, where the knife is not sharp. So, you know, it's a little bit important. Also, of course, I'm not concentrating on doing knife stuff, so like, I'm not cutting the way I normally do. I suddenly relate to Daishimo when he says that cooking streams are very difficult. I can see why this would be difficult. I'm not used to talking while I'm cooking. Normally I'll just like sit and ruminate in my thoughts. Also, how long has the pasta been cooking? Has anyone been counting? I know I have not been. Let's taste a little pasta. A little bit more. The knife that took part of my thumb was very sharp. I'd only ever used dull knives before that. Oh no! Yeah, you do have to know how to use a sharp knife. You don't really push on a sharp knife. Because if it's dull, you push through. But if it's sharp, you let the knife do the work. It's nice and smooth and buttery. But also, I don't recommend cutting tomatoes like this if you're not used to your knife. Because, obviously, my hand is very close to the blade right now. And it kinda has to be. If you're, like, going for slivers like this, yeah. When in doubt, just grate the tomatoes. Is that something you can actually do? That makes me tempted to try it. Don't test me, Relja, because I will try weird things in the kitchen. You don't know my life. But yeah, unlike the last handcam stream, as long as I don't dox myself or show my face, I think this will go up. I think this stream will stay up. This won't be unarchived. So for all of you kids who have school, this one goes out to y'all. Oh, goodness. But yeah, how did you guys sleep? How's your morning going? Who has work? Who's just staying at home watching Twig cook? Sorry that I take periodical breaks from cutting because, the pasta's done! Wow! Continuation of time! Okay. So we're gonna drain the pasta but we're not gonna rinse the pasta because we don't want to get rid of the salt content of the pasta. But while that's draining, I'm off today, so I'm happy. Oh, hell yeah. You're off, and there's double Twig streams today. Well, that is if I wake up after this. My plan right now, as it stands, is I'm probably gonna sleep after this stream. But, you know. If I wake up to do the sim stream and I feel up to stream, cool. If I don't, I don't. I think I'm in my era of, like, not forcing myself to do content if I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to be on. which I think is a pretty good thing because, you know, I feel like when I'm yeah, I don't know if that picked up. I don't know if that was picked up on audio, but my cat just sauntered into the room with a toy in her mouth, screaming at me. Hi, Wops. Yeah, come on over. Yeah, hi. Hi. Waffles is very vocal. Would take care of yourself first? Thank you. Yeah. I feel like, in addition to, you know, it being what you guys want from me, I produce better content when I'm not, like, forcing myself to do content. So, when I like doing streams, and I like doing videos, but sometimes you're just like, you're not able to deliver, you know? Like, you're not in that mindset. So, yeah. And I feel like recently, instead of putting work towards editing like I normally would, I've been learning things. So I've been learning Blender and Unity, and I've been working on upcoming stuff because my 1 year debut anniversary is coming up, you guys. That'll be in April, which is crazy. Yes! Hi! Yeah, you wanna play? I just finished cutting things, so here. I'll shoot a haircut for you, and then I'll have to wash my hands again. Yeah, there you go. 12-hour stream and still didn't fix the sleep schedule. Yeah. Good morning, and Twig and SHROOM sees tomatoes unsubs. I'm sorry, I'll take the tomatoes away. I'll take away the disgrace. No, I actually need them there. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're gonna move the nudes over to here, and then we're gonna wash our hands. Wipe them off. I can't read anything because I'm blind. You guys are so small on my screen, and I also have to actively bend over to read it. Okay, cat being cat, yeah. Maybe turn the hand cam into a cat cam? Maybe. Twig cooks a lot. I don't know how well my cat would do, you know, sitting on the kitchen counter. She's not actually allowed to be up here, but you know. Yeah! Oh, she's so cute though. She is so cute. She's like laying on her back and playing with her toy. Okay. Spinach. We're gonna chiffonade the spinach, which I was telling Leah about how I make this meal prep recipe, and like, she did not know what a chiffonade was, and she was trying to read the recipe from my handwriting, which, as we know, is notoriously illegible to certain people. I don't think it's illegible, but you guys do. And she didn't know what a chiffonade was, so she read it correctly, but she thought it was wrong because she didn't know that chiffonade was a like knife technique. She had never heard of it before. So yes, Leah. If not. You basically just roll up the leaves. Waffles. Hello. Oh god. Who were you again? Oh my god, wait, Outrun Outrun? It's been so long! How are you? How are you enjoying your house? Oh my god, I just had a random urge for what? For chat? I can't read. You guys are both further away than you normally are and smaller than you normally are, so this is a crime. Do not hold me accountable for any, like, misread I do. Hopefully, I can do more streams like this, but I feel like if I do them, they're gonna end up being date streams, which I don't know how you guys feel about that. Day streams on the day where I have time to do stuff. Like cook. Oh, try. 0. Okay, look. I have to physically bend down to read you guys' chats right now. Like, it's a hard time. The computer is not on the counter. The computer is in a foldable chair next to the counter. Lower than my waist. I do not want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. Just forget the not readable counter for today. Maybe. Possibly. If you'd like me. Maybe. But then again, I bully you, so... Oh, I'm sorry if that was loud. So the cool thing about having spinach in this recipe is the fact that, like, as it sits in the fridge, the spinach is gonna kind of, like, get cooked by the acids of the vinegar. So when you, like, make it the first day, the spinach is still very much that raw spinach texture, but then vinegar happens, and it's an interesting thing to see. I'm so nerdy. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at talking. Man. I don't know why I do the things that I do. I just do things and they taste good and they do the silly. I'm getting lazy at chippenotting. I'm not gonna roll them anymore. I'm just gonna stack a bunch of leaves. If it works, it works! Oh, this works much less. It's fine, though. It's fine. There we plop. I was gonna try and cook with gloves. But Daishima and Onigiri do it. Because, like, I cannot. I have to physically, like, feel my knife, especially if I'm doing something like this where I don't have everything prepped already. If I'm having to cut things, I have to feel my knife and my ingredients, otherwise I feel like I'm gonna cut myself. Like, it will not be a good story if Twig cannot feel the things. Thank you for meowing in my chat. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, so we've gone from a chiffonade to a rough chop. Sometimes when you're meal prepping, you just get lazy midway through. It's fine. It's fine. Not every day is a chiffonade kind of day. Twig quotes 2024. To be fair, no one knows what the heck they're doing IRL. It's just faking it. Yeah, that's fair. Twig making weird noises is always nice. Yeah. Okay. Red onion, because I like red onion. Red onion because it tastes better. Red onion because it looks pretty. If you like white or yellow onion more, go for it. I am just simply a red onion kind of gal. So I'm peeling one right now because I have a trash bag in front of me that makes it easier. I don't know if this is remotely entertaining for you guys. I suppose it would be. I suppose it would be because you guys don't get content like this from me very often, so it's like, oh, what's Twig cooking? So, what are those little sunflower seed design on the metal part of the knife called? So this is a santoku knife. It's a Japanese, like, home chef knife. It's not really commonly used, but it's really common in, like, home stuff, and basically the function of it is, like, vegetable, seafood prep sort of stuff. It's my, like, everyday knife that I use, but these basically just keep the food from sticking, since the blade is very flat. And you're not, like, rocking when you use it, it's, like, more of a that motion. If that makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm bad at explaining. Red onion because they're the only thing available to you. Oh! You don't have other kind of onions? That's interesting. Oh yeah, apparently Americans, we have, like, really big onions. Like, look at this onion, man. Huge fucking onion. I've heard that America has huge onions, but this is just the size onion I grew up with. So, I'm so sorry to out myself like this, but I am indeed an oniony girl. So I'm just gonna slice the onion after I peel it a bit more. Let's hope Twig doesn't cry on camera because she's peeling onions and chopping onions. I can already feel it. Oh god. So I'm gonna do half an onion. Which is like this in American standards. That is massive? Yeah, that's just an American onion. That's just what we have here. That's a standard sized onion. I can get a yellow onion from the cabinet as well. Fiona, the second cat has come out. But this is a normal American yellow onion. Kinda silly. Kinda crazy. Wait, does only red onion means no caramelized onions? No, you can caramelize red onions. You can caramelize them. What do you think caramelized onions are, Zero? To where you think? To where you think red onions mean you don't have caramelized onions. So I'm slicing these pretty thin because they are gonna go into the salad raw. So like very thin slices. It's just my preference. If you like less onion, go for it. If you like more onion, go for it. Sometimes I will dice my onion instead, just so that, sorry, it's hard to think when my eyes are tearing up. Ah! Sometimes I will dice the onion instead so that the things are uniform. I just assumed the flavor would be too different. No, not really. I need to sleep when you're live. What do I do? You sleep while you listen to Twig cooking ASMR. I actually don't know if the cooking sounds are picking up, really. But we're here. We're here and we're cooking. Okay. That is enough. I'm gonna save the rest of the onion for something else. Probably when I'm dicing. Ah! I did so good with not crying, but my eyes are watering now. Oh no. Ah! I'm starting to realize that the salad is mostly spinach. Sometimes I'll also like put cucumbers in it. I'll put like different stuff. Sometimes I'll like tear up some mozzarella and put it in there. But I felt like doing something simple this week. So yeah, often this is like one of my go-to breakfasts if I don't just like eat some fruit. Because oftentimes I'm like, I can do shit in the mornings. I don't want to wake up and cook. As much as I like cooking, that's not my ideal of when I wake up. Like, oh yeah, woke up, time to make some eggs. Nah. Especially not since I am a lot of the times nauseated in the mornings. It's a wonder I eat breakfast at all. But if I don't eat breakfast, it makes it worse. So, you win some, you lose some. You make compromises. And it brings you to meal prepping pasta salad for your breakfast. Ugh. Well, red onions stay purple after they're cooked so they don't reach the same color as sweet / badala onions, hence no caramel color and no caramelization. No. Oh, right, I forgot it. Yeah, you can ask to be grounded if you struggle too much with me distracting you. Some people don't like being grounded. I still do it. Where's a good place for you? You're gonna be banished for now to the other counter. While Twig looks for deli container to make our dressing. Whoa! Whoa, dressing! Whoa, dressing! We really don't have deli containers. It's fine, I'll just use measuring cup. Fuck yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start with probably some salt. I use kosher salt. Kosher salt, which if you don't use kosher salt, don't use nearly as much as I'm about to use. The reason why we use this much salt is A, because That's a lot of raw ingredients that are unseasoned in there, except for the pasta. But also, I'm gonna be making a vinaigrette. You know what that means? The dressing's gonna be fucking sour. You know how you balance sour? With fucking salt. Salt your food, for the love of God. Hello, is that a salad just joined the stream? This is a pasta salad. It's got pasta in it. It's got tomatoes and chickpeas under. It's pretty good. So, next we're gonna do a fuck ton of pepper. Normally I'll fresh ground my pepper, but I want a fuck ton of it in this. Ah, my nails! Oh god, I can't open this container with my nails! Heyo, can someone come over and open this container for me? Okay, cool. I did it. I did it! I'm a strong, independent person. Yeah, fuck ton of black pepper. I am a peppery bitch. I like pepper. So I'm also gonna use a little bit of white pepper. It's a bit more funky. A bit more funky than black pepper. And then I open up my thing, and I'm like, what is this missing? And I'll be like, ooh, it's winter, so I don't have any fresh herbs, but dill. Just a little bit of dill. And then probably gonna do a little bit of garlic powder as well, because garlic powder. Ha 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 ha. Cool. This is really it. There is no recipe for this dressing. I just make it, and it turns out vibey each time. The key is tasting it. But I'm gonna get olive oil because it's an oil-based dressing. Fiona. Oh, Fiona was inspecting you guys. She was quality controlling. And then I'm gonna climb under the rig to get my balsamic vinegar because I forgot it was under this cabinet. Ah! Balsamic vinegar. Okay. We love balsamic vinegar. It's great. Fantastic. I use a fuck ton because it's gonna be the main base of flavor in this dressing. Fuck ton of balsamic vinegar. If you don't like vinegar, you're not gonna like this. Already telling you that. It's a balsamic-y, peppery, herby bitch. I'm gonna put lemon in it later, but we're gonna put an equal part about olive oil. Cool. And that gives us this black, mysterious liquid. We're now gonna put lemon or bit of citrus. I have tried it with orange. I have tried it with lime. Lime also works. Just some lemon. And whoa! Wow, Twig has a silly little salad. Sometimes I'll also do I don't know, banana peppers. Really whatever you want. If you like an ingredient, just sit down and ask yourself, how would this ingredient do in a fridge pasta salad where it stays in the fridge for a while? And if you think it'll be good, then try it. Chemical X-ray for pasta salad and making the Powerpuff Girls real. Okay. Before we put it in here, we're gonna try it. It's missing something. I don't know what it's missing. I'm like ruminating on the flavor. We opened the spice cabinet. This is where dreams go to die. It has a nice flavor, but it's missing something. I'm gonna put in a little bit of basil. Also, almost sneezing. I'm annoyed it's already starting to go kind of warm here, even though it's still winter. They said it was going to be an early spring this year. And also, you know, global warming. It's going to be a thing. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. And you don't have to do this with balsamic vinegar. You can do it with red wine vinegar. You can do it with whatever vinegar you want. You can do it with apple cider vinegar. These are all vinegars that I've done this with. Because I will say it once, and I will say it again. Twig is a vinegary bitch. Twig loves her some vinegar. So yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for warmer weather, but also I know that like seasonal depression for me tends to come in the summer. So like I'm also mentally preparing myself for that. And that's partially why I'm like not forcing myself to do content currently. Because I know I'm gonna have to work harder to do it later on. It's February and it's gonna be 81 tomorrow. Oh god. Okay. Pour the mysterious black liquid all over her silly little colors. And then we put that in the sink to wash. We just fucking mix it. Mix it. This is the funnest part because you get to feel like a kid. Like in school doing like an arts and craft project. But in reality, you're doing silly little thing. You know, my elementary school, I don't know how much I can reveal about this, but my elementary school had like a garden program. It was weird because I have like this distinct memory of like growing sweet potatoes. and then using the sweet potatoes to make like sweet potato ravioli. It's just this like tiny little child just pumping out hand rolled ravioli and then eating it in the school cafeteria a few days later. I don't know why they had us doing that sort of stuff, but I guess that's where like this sort of comparison comes from for me, because I actually did this sort of shit as a kid. But yeah, now you can see it's well dressed. It's a nice little pasta salad that looks good and healthy. This is like my normal breakfast. It has a lot of oil, but it's olive oil. And olive oil actually does have some health benefits if you have it in moderation, and it's not like I'm drenching everything in olive oil all the time. This is just one of my normal breakfasts. Recently, I've been having like 3 strawberries for breakfast. I haven't been eating very much because I got sick yesterday. Okay. Now is the part where we hope that Twig has enough containers to fit all of this. Is this recipe gonna end up in Twig Recipes channel? A variation of this already is, actually. But it's kind of like a cryptic recipe. Just a little bit. Because, like, I change everything in here all the time. Because you have to understand, I eat this all the time, so I always, like, change what's in it. Just a little bit. Like, last month, like a couple of weeks ago, I had this, but it had cucumbers, and it had a different type of tomato, and it had, I want to say fresh basil instead of dried basil, and it also had like little corn of mozzarella bites. So you can add cheese to this as well. Sometimes instead of pasta, I'll do like quinoa or grains if I'm not really feeling pasta-y. This recipe does really well using like chickpea pasta or protein pasta. Just because like chickpea pasta has a different texture from pasta. I'm tired of people saying that like diet foods have the exact same texture. It doesn't. But this recipe kind of uses that texture to an advantage because like, I don't know if you guys ever eat cold pasta, but it has a different texture that you're already expecting from normal pasta. So I find that the chickpea pasta actually lends positively to this dish because you're already kind of expecting that kind of firmer texture. So if you cook the chickpea pasta correctly, then this is a really good dish to have it in. Finished product looks really good. Also, I should get back to recipe translation. Kept forgetting I wanted to do more of the... That's fair. I mean, people get busy, and you're not being, like, paid or anything to do it. It's just like a passion project. But yeah. You can also do this with different dressings. Like, I did, like, a Dijon honey one for a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of mustard, though, so if you like mustard more than I do, you'll probably like that, but for me, nah. You can also do this with pre-made dressings. You don't always have to make your own dressing. I just like to do it because we have the ingredients on hand most of the time. So. And these are 2-cup containers. And it was 1 box of pasta, half a bag of spinach, a container of tomatoes, and half an onion. And I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-cup servings, probably 6 still left in the bowl. I just need to find another container. And I do have a whole nother box of this pasta that I could have used to up the amount, but I think this will get me through breakfasts through the week. And then I have like oranges and strawberries to snack on. And then I also have sourdough in the freezer. Because if you're not keeping bread in your freezer, what are you doing? No, that's mean. But yeah, I do tend to keep the good bread. It's either a sprouted grain or sourdough. And I'll usually have that with like either the leftover ingredients from this or like avocados, which I do have 2 avocados. I'm waiting for them to ripen. Go those for now. And then display the fruits of my labor. Twig makes pasta salad. I also like to keep bread in my freezer because I eat a lot of soup. So if I eat a lot of soup, having bread with that soup is very nice and very enjoyable. And if I have bread on hand and I have soup in my normal diet, then yeah, soup. You're gonna try and cosplay Ito? That's awesome. But also, don't kill yourself trying to do it. I swear to God, I will hunt you down. I will hunt you down and make you eat bread. Also, make sure you're getting vegetables because I know keto is big on macros, but your micros are also important. Your gut health is very important. You want to make sure you're getting your vitamins. You want to make sure you're getting your fibers. Fiber is important. So is a little bit of fat. You don't want to neglect your gut biome because that is where a lot of things start, such as sleep and mental health. Meals have been prepped. Wow, and then Twig has a little snack. Because it's not a full serving. So now we put these in the fridge. Not freezer. Fridge. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I wish I could show you guys, like, the drawing that Ito made. Not Ito, that Beetle made in the kitchen. Because he was very silly. And he drew Ito.
Is important.
Why is there an
So,
ad?
if you
Excuse you, that's rude.
Medicaid or chip, listen up. Check your mail for
that is rude and disrespectful, and you know it.
Mail it back right away so you don't lose your coverage.
Hello.
If you do lose Medicaid or chip, visit healthcare.gov.
Hello. Ah. That's more ad. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. We're good. I think we are good. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Vegetables have carbs? Yeah, but carbs aren't the devil. You do need carbs in your diet, believe it or not. Twig hit by the ad, gotcha. Yeah. Get your fiber now so you don't have to take daily Vitafiber when you're 50 plus. That's, yeah. I will say, I've known multiple people to go on keto. Every single one of them, it has not only not been sustainable, but it has been an actively, like, negative impact on their health. It might just be the people I know who's done it, but, like... I prefer to just focus on nutrients, which I kind of have to. I have to pay attention to it more than most people because I don't eat meat as much. So, I have to make sure I'm balanced, otherwise, like, I'm not gonna get certain things from my diet, so, like, minor changes that I make, like having more protein in my pasta, or adding chickpeas or grains to a dish to have more fiber and stuff. I hope you guys know that I'm sitting on the kitchen floor and eating this. And also, Waffles is next to me. The Animal Crossing music completely fits the vibe. We've been listening to Animal Crossing music this whole time. Oh yeah. I should give you guys this recipe, but the other day I experimented. These are protein chocolate muffins that I've made for dessert. They're actually very nice. They're very filling. And they were pretty easy to make. They have a nice crumb on them. But The problem with them being filling is I don't crave sweets that often, so I can't get through with most of them. Yeah, cutting below 10% is very not healthy, especially on keto. You feel like absolute shit all the time. Yeah, that's what happened to them. It was bad. I will say I do have my diet vices though. Like, in addition to not eating meat, I do drink fizzy beverages quite often. So, I could really benefit from Twig's cooking for my lunch at work. If only I could cook for all of you. Wouldn't that be nice? Start a meal delivery service. That's my next merch idea. Just start HelloFresh, but it's Twig. It's Twig's company. That would be wild. Could you imagine? Like a VTuber ran meal delivery service? And the bad thing is, if it were me, unless I'm like testing a recipe intentionally, I don't make things consistently because I don't measure. So it would be like every week you get something completely different. Even if it's the same dish, it kind of tastes a little bit different the next time I make it. But I assume most of those companies, because of the way they're scaled, like, they have industrial recipes and stuff. Hi, Waffles. Hello. You love attention, don't you? Oh my god, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. You are so sweet and adorable. And so fluffy. They just don't know. The stream cannot convey how fluffy and sweet you are. I am delinquenting at work because it's Twig cooking stream. Oh no, we finished cooking Mana. We've already finished cooking. I'm sitting on the floor eating pasta salad. Look, pasta salad. It's fine. We're fine. But yeah. I don't drink sugary fizzy beverages either. I am a certified, like, seltzer water drinker. Like, lime seltzer water. This shit is my vice. I drink way too much of that. Well, time to cook again just for Mana. Yeah, Mana, what do you want? I'll cook for you. I'll cook for you and save the rest, the leftovers for later. Was it yum? It's very yum. Highly recommend if you like balsamic vinegar or any kind of vinegar. You can't do seltzer water. What's wrong with seltzer water? It is not. It is not TV static in a can. No. It is good. The 2 pastas I saw looked yum. Do I have another pasta recipe in me? I mean, I do, but I don't have the stuff to make it. The fucking can was too full. Oh no. We're gonna clean the floor now. Pancakes for Mana? That is something I can freeze. I don't know. Seltzer water hits my factory reset. I'll force you to stare at it. Look at the thing that you can't eat. I don't know. Do I have anything that I can make? I don't know. I can take you on like a pantry tour though. Like, what are the things that Twig stocks? First of all, this is my fish stock. It is like bouillon, but it's fish. It's fish stock. It's dashi. Wow. And then I also have a fuck ton of couscous, but that's way back in the cabinet and I can't reach it. This is gochugaru. This has a story. It's in an olive jar. Don't worry about it. I have the big things of it, but I have the really fine kind, like where it's almost like a paprika powder. It's like ground up, and Beetle has the flaky kind. And what we did was we traded little baggies with each other because we're using it for different things. And I used some of his and some of mine to make a mix. So you can see it's kind of powdery, kind of chunky. So, what's that? I have all of my dried mushrooms. These are my cousins. So, this is black fungus. It's great for like soups and stuff. We got shiitakes. No, this isn't a shiitake. These are my shiitakes. And then these are my string mushrooms. And you can use them for broth, but then also you can use them for soup. And they're good because they don't go bad the way that mushrooms do in like 3 days. It's great. Fantastic. I have metric fuck ton of lentils. I can't use all of these, but I'm glad they're dry. You can tell I eat a lot of soup. Because like half of these are just soup and gravy. I've shown you like 3 methods of making broth and then something that you put in soup. But yeah. Or in pizza. I don't know if I would put dried mushrooms on pizza because it's not quite the same texture. But they're really good in like a miso soup kind of situation. Hello. Hi. We're already done with cooking. Everyone shows up after I'm done cooking. That's homophobic. That's homophobic of you. I can't just like make more food. Here, I'll cut an orange and I'll eat an orange while talking to you guys. Where are my oranges? Here are my oranges. Give me an orange, please. Please. Ah! Why must you be contained? Okay. Orange. Oh my god, can't type. Make more food, Twig, so you can show off more of your cooking. No! I don't want to be wasteful. I don't know how cooking YouTubers do it. I'm sure they, like, film things on different days and stuff. But you have to keep in mind, I've been sick, so I'm not eating as much. Because I'm, like, nauseated. Orange. You guys want some fruit? Here, here, have an orange. Here, chat. Those are for you. It's my offering. You guys have to figure out how to split 2 orange slices. I'm sure you can, though. You're very capable individuals. I know this is kind of childish, but the way I eat fruit, like, I'm kind of picky with it. Just a little bit picky. Because I will actually slice off that portion, the white portion, or is at least this much of it, so that I don't have to deal with it. I know that it's a little bit wasteful, but it's my fruit. And I know that I wouldn't eat it otherwise. So. Rah. At least I don't peel my apples. No hate to anyone who does peel their apples. But I do not. Personally. Rah, 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 rah. I am not a capable individual. You are all capable individuals. If you watch me, you have found yourself in this live stream somehow. You need some level of capability to be able to do that. Okay, Pat. There's your oranges. Let me put mine on a plate. Put mine on a plate so I can return to the floor. God. The pepper is fighting back. Oh no. Okay. And then we take these scraps. Take the scrappy scraps. And throw them away. Whoops, already aided the slices. Skin and all. Also 12-hour offset from my normal stream time, and all my regulars show up at the end. I mean, that's fair. Can you cut off the white bit from ours as well? Yeah, sure. Here. Anything for you guys. I'll also cut them thinner, so it's easier to share. There you go. Cheese for you. You know, if my rig would allow it, I would let you guys watch me clean. But I can't. I physically cannot. Not with my current setup. So currently, I sit and I eat oranges on the floor. I hope you guys enjoy your oranges. Sounds of glass being chewed on. No. No, don't eat the plate. That's bad. Oh dang, I'm a minute behind. That's fair. I think having your chat show up on the screen is a good indicator. Oh yeah. Just so you guys know, I'm planning on putting the birthday merch on sale next month at some point. I'll announce it on stream when it goes up, and I'll also probably make a couple of posts. But as a reminder, that merch will be going away in April. So, limited time thing is limited time. Oh my goodness. Has it been 6 months already since the birthday? But the plate is so pretty though. It's not my plate. I love the taste of processed sand in the morning. Wow! These oranges are actually very good. You guys should feel honored that you're eating my oranges. Woo, nutrition. Woo. Fruit noises in the background. Also, it's funny. You know cats don't like citrus? So my cat has actually distanced herself since I started eating this orange because she can smell it. But yeah. I'm trying to figure out the script of my next video. I have a couple that are already scripted, but my thing is, like, I want to move away from the, like, what the blank says about you formula. Because I have fun making them, but it's not the content I want to make. But the problem with that is, I don't know what I want to script, if not that, you know? Also, I've never cut out the white bit in the middle. It just makes it more enjoyable for me. Some people don't mind it. But yeah, I don't like peeling them because they get in my nails. So I usually cut them that way. I do know that I want to continue doing cooking types of content. It'll be a lot easier once I have my lavalier mic, like, working with this PC, because I don't know why it didn't work today. But I do have cooking content lined up in the future. I have at least 3 streams to do, actually. Which is exciting. I just know it can't be like a constant thing, but I want it to be like pretty common, you know? And today we also learned that Twig can't cook with gloves on. So that is a thing. Twig hands have been revealed and just are out in the open. What are you investigating over there, Waffles? Waffles. Hi. No. That being said, Mana, if Mana ever has any recipes Mana would like me to try, I will happily do so. Have a good day, Mana! I hope work goes well. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Now that I have finished sitting on the floor and eating my oranges, I think it is time for me to clean up and then sleep and then nap for the next stream. Can't do a dexterous process with dexterity nerfed by gloves. I really don't know how so many VTubers cook with gloves on. Like, do you not need to feel the knife? What is up with that, man? But yeah. I hope you have enjoyed the oranges chat. I will let you have one last good look at the oranges. I have broken the Twigtopia famine. This is the food you get. This is the food that I feed my citizens. Good ass fruit. I will be bagging this and having it for a snack later. Yay, next Twig stream. Yeah! Yeah! So, next Twig stream will be tonight in like less than 12 hours. Less than 12 hours. And hi Waffles. Hello. Oh, now that I'm not eating citrus, she's right back on me. And we're gonna be building a McMansion in The Sims again, but this time we're going with Beatles interpretation, where we make a McMansion that is McDonald's themed. So it'll be interesting. It's been 10,000 years since the last food on stream. Yeah, don't say I never gave you guys any. But anyways, let's see if we can raid someone. I don't know if we will be able to raid someone, but let's see if we'll be able to raid someone at 9 in the morning. I don't know if anyone is streaming currently. Oh my god! I think Onigiri is streaming, but we're gonna stream a Globy. I think this is one of the Globy talents. But anyways, I appreciate you all for coming. Oh shit, I should get McDonald's for that stream. That's fair. That is completely fair. But yeah, for those of you who are new here, which I doubt there's any new people here, because this is like a 9 in the morning stream. If you've, it's good, Cass. Good job. For those of you who have not been into Twig Raid, the video is gonna end. There's gonna be a blue button. Follow the blue button, and things will happen. And we're gonna go in there and say you got twigged. Anyways, I will see you guys later today. I appreciate all of you for coming. Goodbye. Goodbye.